Following is a presentation of RS Wolves TV.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Wolves are finally back from a week of basketball at Spokane. Coach Yoakum took a little bit of time out of his schedule to talk with our guest commentator on how the game went from the perspective of the Wolves bench. We'll be back in 60 seconds to reflect on how that game went.
Looking for some amazing dinner options? Located on Highway 76, just east of Stonebridge Village, Ozark Mountain Pizza has mouth-watering pizza, pasta, breadsticks, wings, and more at an affordable price. The welcoming atmosphere, friendly customer service, and delicious food will crush your pizza cravings and leave you wanting to come back for more.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. We have another amazing matchup tonight between the Seymour Tigers and your very own Reed Spring Wolves. I'm here with Mr. Locke. Bean sadly cannot make it tonight. He was at school today, but after lunch he had a headache and thought it was best if he took the night off. So, Mr. Locke, what did Coach Yoakum talk to you about that Spokane tournament?
Well, Ty, we caught each other in the lunchroom during second lunch, and Coach Yoakum wasn't exactly excited about the result of the tournament, but he had some good feelings about how the boys performed individually in certain situations. The end of the tournament, we were 1-2. I'm not even sure what place that got us, 5th or 6th place in the tournament. Put up a good W, but not what he was looking for. I think he was looking for a top 3 finish. But the game that was the most important in this tournament, Ty, was the last game, and it was against the Seymour Tigers. Ironically, we're playing them tonight. So kind of like a doubleheader here with the Seymour Tigers. We had problems with one player on the Tigers team kind of being the linchpin, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, he was the guy that made things happen, and I think we had a little bit of trouble controlling him. Got down to about 20-point deficit at some point in the game, and then came back within a couple of points. But then eventually at the end, we were down by 9. Talking to Coach Yoakum, talking to to JT Bailiff, guard, both of those guys said that they felt like we were a team that could play with the Seymour team easily. And I think that tonight's matchup will be a little different than in that tournament.
Absolutely. Well, you know, like any high school team, the Wolves have been on and off all season long. They've got some really good games, and they got some games that makes you wonder if they are a high school varsity team.
Well, you know, I think that they are, and that's a definition of a high school varsity team. It's very, very uncommon to have a team that just, you know, is so consistent day in and day out, week in and week out.
Yeah.
There's going to be those trends, and there are going to be ups and downs. But I really think the loss to Seymour, after being down so far and then coming back, showing that they can play with them, I really think is going to feed the game tonight for us. I think that they're going to come out on the floor and really, really want to play hard. So maybe we can get some live footage here and see what's going on. We should be about to the point where they're doing the starting lineups. Looks like we've got the national anthem going. So let's take a listen to some game and see if we can get things started here in a second.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, like you said, you know, I got a good feeling about this game. I
Yep.
really do. You know,
I do too.
we can tussle with them. We just didn't come out on top in that tournament. So if we can do it, then I think we can do it here.
I did not make it to the gym up in Spokane for the Seymour game. However, it looks like the player that JT was referencing is number 42, Trent Sampson. At least by the height and the number, he said it was, I thought he said 42. So the sheet that I've got here, 42, would be the guy that we're He's quick to point out that, this 42, Trent, he did not have a stellar game. It wasn't that he was, the world beater that did the whole thing. He was quick to point out that he was just the guy that made things happen. A solid player in all facets of the game. He felt like if they could contain him, his passes, his assists, that would probably be the key to them doing better with this team. So.
Yeah, definitely one guy who we need to just keep an eye out for. Another thing I want to cover on here, I'm looking at my sheet right now, and out of the lot of people on here, there's only 4 people on here that are not seniors.
True, we're a very heavy senior team, or they are a very heavy senior team, and we're not.
There's a tip off, and here goes the game.
Now, I do think that 42 is just like JT described. It's a 6-foot guard, had his hair like in a knot in the back of his head. Again, there's a good assist for him. I think that's what JT was referencing. That's what he's talking about. I would like to see. Ty's going to have to get warmed up. You know, he's going to have to take some of those threes to get zoned in. I would like to see Hafer get down low a little bit more and use him down underneath. I'm not seeing a ton of size on their team, and we need to capitalize on that. Lance is great at rebounds, but he's got to be in position. And again, 42. I'm not sure how Coach Yoakum plans to defend this player. But I know that he's on his radar. So there's going to have to be some kind of a game plan in what he's looking to do. So.
Okay. That one's not going to fall.
Good word for Al.
Al's got it. No one's feeling confident enough yet to shoot threes aside from Ty. Took one.
Well, and I think we take for granted, we've seen these guys. We know what their defense looks like. We don't, but our team has just recently played them, so they're familiar with how they're going to defend them, and they us as well. So it'll be interesting to see if both teams play with the same kind of offense and defense.
Well, none of Reed's threes are falling, but
easy rebound for Hafer.
looked like a bit of an error there.
Yeah, I think everybody's just getting warmed up. I don't think this game, that was a good block. Ty and a couple of the other Wolves all look like they're just not completely warmed up yet. They're still moving at about 80% speed. We need to wake up and we need to get going to 100%. Big 3 from 32.
Oh.
And like you said, they're heavy on seniors. There's 8 or 9 seniors on this team. I'm not sure how many of them are on the floor, but there's better than half their roster is seniors. Lance Hafer from way outside and loses the possession on the top of the backboard.
Well, there's 12 players on their team, and 4 of them are not seniors. Right?
Yeah.
So I mean, they've got an aged team here, right? They got an experienced team. You said that they didn't have height earlier, so that most definitely got to capitalize.
Well,
on
they don't
that.
have giant height. They have some.
Well, I mean, they don't.
But they're not giants. They're,
Yeah.
It looks like
not everyone's is a Lance Hayford out here, so
they've
that's
got
good.
4 seniors starting and 1 junior. Evan Crump Number 3 is a junior. And then the other 4 are all seniors.
All right, looks like there's going to be a timeout called here. Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter here, and the score currently sits at Seymour 9 and the Wolves sitting at 2. Wolves aren't exactly off to what you might call a hot start here.
No, we're slow motion. Not awful, but certainly not that intensity that I was hoping to see.
Oh, I mean, once again, Wolves could just be playing it safe here in this first quarter, just really trying to get warmed up. Seymour, like I said, off to a hot start. Whatever they're doing so far is working, and I think the Wolves need to do that. Hence why a timeout may have been called.
Yeah. We've got, I said their starting 5 is 4 seniors and a junior. Our starting 5 is 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore, Ty Cooper. So definitely a difference in age. They don't have the stats on the Seymour's roster card. We don't know their exact heights. Lance underneath, good shot. We need more of that right there. I think if you give Hafer the chance underneath, he's going to find his way to the basket every time.
It was a good job muscling in there by Lance and getting a good point there.
Seymour, he's picking up the pace on their
Seymour's
offense. They're
moving
moving
the
the
ball
ball. Yep, they're moving quicker.
42 is going to get tripped up.
Mike Asbell's definitely in his grill.
A good block there by Ty. Reed isn't playing press.
Both teams answered with they're picking it up. I think the coaches probably saw the same thing we did, just less than their best on the intensity level.
Both teams playing somewhat conservative here.
Seymour looking for the outside shot.
Oh, good block there by Al. Hayford gets the rebound.
We need to get Ty Cooper warmed up on the outside shots and then release Lance Hafer underneath the basket. And then with Al and JT on the outside, Mike up top, I think. Yeah, we're going to get a foul right there, and he's going to get some shots out of that. Like you've said before, we're a one-shot team or we're a 5-shot team. And right now, it looks like we're all warming up at the same pace, which is good. The heads are held high. Everybody's starting to move a little quicker. I think success is on its way, hopefully. Win or lose, you want them to show up and play their best basketball. And if Seymour shows up and plays their best basketball, then that's the game we're looking for.
JT's going to knock down both those free throws there. That's going to make the score sitting at 9-6 with Seymour leading by 3. And we're going to see what Seymour has here, see if they can lengthen their lead, or see if Reed Spring can do something about that.
Intensity on the defense seems to be up for the Wolves. A lot of pressure, maybe a little too much pressure. Ty Cooper getting into number 32. Carson Sturdivant, one of the 4 seniors on the starting 5.
Micah and Ty are both playing good defense right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, they are. I think Coach Oakham probably told them we need to turn it up a little bit. Let's get things rolling a little bit. And they're shooting those outside shots and drained it. Seymour out to a quick lead. Not what we're looking for. Now Ty Cooper, let's see if he can get warm. No, he's well off his shot still.
No, doesn't have the range yet.
And Seymour goes 3 more.
Seymour does, however.
Perez threatens. JT threatens. He wants that shot. And they know Cooper's a three-point shooter, so they're going to be on him quick to the outside.
Al's not going to feel confident to shoot that. He's going to drive.
He's going to drive and go up and make it. Good fadeaway, yeah. Sometimes, watching, you can see who you think needs to start shooting the basket more, or the ball more to the basket. We have that luxury. Al looks like he needs to go more. He's not a greedy basketball player. But when he gets hot, he's making those shots. He needs to take advantage of the opportunities more, and that's just going to help the team.
Yeah.
You can be selectively greedy and help the team. You don't need to be greedy when you're not hot. But man, when you're draining those baskets, you need to go. We're going to sit on it until like 10 left, and then they're going to feed it in. They're going to go to 32 or 42. We're set the screen for the three. And that's not going to be three, and it's not going to go. And we got a pushing foul. Hafer, with 1 second left in the first quarter, draws the foul. Not what Coach Yoakum was hoping to see.
Yeah.
Good containment on the defense, but you don't need the foul on one of your 5 starters.
Well, the effort was there by Lance, but
Definitely, and it's only his first foul.
Yeah.
But with 1 second left on the clock, you really don't want to see that. Junior Evan Crump to the line.
they got a solid lead on us here. We're leading by 8 points, which is how many points we've scored as a team. I think we need to step it up here, for sure. And that free throw's thankfully not going to fall.
Al chucks it from full court with no hope, but so at the end of the first quarter, 16-8 Seymour, down by 8. We know that we've been down by quite a bit more than that and come back.
Yep.
Seymour knows that, more importantly. So we'll see how it goes, but right now the Wolves just haven't seemed to get comfortable finding that basket. They need to get some of those shots to go down.
I think Yoakum needs to give a stern talking right now and just tell him, just keep playing. They're playing good defense, even though all of Seymour's threes are falling, sadly. But I think we just need to be a bit more aggressive on offense, where Al and Lance are doing good in the paint. If Ty can knock down his shots, we'd probably be in a better position right now.
Right.
And Micah and JT are both they're playing good. We just need more points up there is really it.
Yeah, offensively, I agree. Defensively, I think we need to push our range out. I think we're a little shallow on our coverage. They need to go 2 steps further. These guys are not afraid to shoot the long three. They're shooting some of these from 5-6 feet behind the line, and we're going to have to answer and go out and find them. Our defense is active. It's aggressive, but it needs to maybe just take that extra step out and shut that alley down for them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Crystal Stump, our trainer, back there on her phone, probably tweeting something about the game or texting a parent on a condition. It looked like she had one of the Tigers over there taking a look. Crystal, graduate from Reed Spring High School. Remember, I had Crystal in class. Not only a sweetheart of a girl, but she's an outstanding student. And I think we're lucky to have her on staff for being the athletic trainer for all the sports programs. I know the kids really appreciate her. Yeah, that is not what we needed to see right there.
That's just 42 playing good ball right there.
He said he was the man, and so far he's not been wrong.
Once again, just trying to get it someone who can shoot, because we're not getting. Well, we made shots in the paint, but no one's being on our team as aggressive on this try right here to go.
Yeah, when you watch the offense right now, if you look at the white jerseys, we need to be moving quicker in order to get our offense to be effective. Coach Yoakum, I'm sure, he's always been an active coach when it comes to the play. He moves them quickly, and they need to want to get into that position. He can't go out on the floor for them. They've got to want to do it themselves. Like right there, they're moving quick. When they set up their offense right here, they need to be moving quick. Micah cutting across quick. Al needs to set the screen and go quick. there's ties cutting quick. We just need to be a little quicker. So coming in the middle, no foul call. Still no foul call. Hafer up in the paint, no foul call.
Well,
Wow.
we got a shot there.
But it looks pretty aggressive down there, but they're letting them play.
Yep. Well, I mean, on offense, we've been playing 5 out. I mean, you see when on that last try right there, we had no one in the paint. Ooh, there's good defense.
And
Looks like a foul though. But I mean, I think we need to put someone in the paint like Al or somebody like that who's just experienced in there. All right, because I mean, we're playing, like I said, we're playing 5 out right now on offense, and it's just not working. It really isn't. We're just having to try and drive and everything, and if we can get someone in the paint, I think it'll work out for us.
sometimes I think that, high school athletes just think too much. They're trying to figure out what they're supposed to be doing. There we go. Ty Cooper for 3, and he's awake, so hopefully that's a trend. Closes the lead to 5.
Let's hope that was a spark right there that can light something for us.
But I think, one of the things that I've always told kids when I'm coaching is to have fun. If you go out and you have fun and you do what you know you need to do, and you don't overanalyze, you don't try and diagnose problems during the game, just go out there and play the game and have fun and do what you've learned, you typically play better.
Yeah.
When you're out there trying to figure out what's wrong, while you're figuring out what's wrong, the other team's taking advantage, and that's when things go really bad. So hopefully they'll get back to having some fun times and enjoy the game of basketball and have some confidence that they know how to play as well as they obviously do. They just need to do it.
Yeah, like you said,
There's some
sometimes
defense right now they're out.
Yeah.
Oh. Like we had a foul somewhere in there, but that was still a lot quicker hands, a lot better coverage. They're working to get the ball back. The intensity is coming.
I mean, like you said, sometimes high school athletes really just do think a little bit too much, and I think if they just relax and just have a good time, I think we can get some stuff done. We see Tanner Hershey, superintendent.
We were setting up the stream this evening and working on our monologues and how to start the stream, and you were really worried about doing it right. And then when you just realize that it's fun and you don't have to do it exactly the same, you can make it enjoy it. That's when you really started to do well.
And
You don't
same
overthink
thing here.
it. Yeah, it's the same thing in everything. You just need to sit back and relax and do your thing. You practice. You've gone through the drills. You've had all the information coming from the coaches. You've absorbed everything. It's just time to do your job.
And, once again, another 3 falling there for Seymour. Looks like they're definitely got some distance shooters on there.
Yeah, the defense is just going to have to step up and watch for that because they're not afraid to shoot them and they're making them. Their percentage has got to be around 75%.
13 is going to stick his foot out. Ball's going to bounce off and go out of bounds there. It looks like JT was subbed out for Tanner. For Al.
Hafer with the 3. Big 3.
There we go.
It's good to have 2 threats.
Happy to know Hafer's hot. He's been good in the paint, and as we just saw, he's pretty good from distance too.
So when you look at the floor now, you got 4 seniors and a junior facing 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior. So we're dramatically younger than this team that we're playing, and they're handling us a little, but honestly, when they're shooting those threes that far back, that's pretty hard to defend. So I mean, that was at least 6 feet behind the 3-point line.
And that right there was just an air ball by Seymour, and just a good rebound by 42, who's been playing well so far. And I don't know if we've really done a good job of getting on him.
I don't think we've contained him. I don't think we've let him loose, but there's certainly more we could be doing to get in his way. So again, Coach Oakham knows all this. He's trying to execute a plan. For those cheerleaders being over there, get loud and get in their ear and getting fired up.
Well, I mean, you know the saying, easier said than done, and I think that's what really has happened so far in this game for Reeds. All right, and Yoakum's been saying stuff. I think Yoakum knows how to beat these guys. All right, but it's just not happening.
Yeah, he can't get out on the floor and do it.
Yeah.
And honestly, is Seymour a good team? Yeah, I think they are. I think that 42 is probably a little bit better.
Got all that experience.
Than what JT actually said. I think he may be the dude, and they do have a lot of age and experience, and they are on paper probably a better team. Can they be beaten by us? Absolutely.
I think it's a decently even matchup. It just really depends on who's hot and who's not. Seymour's really trying to get more up in the grill here because, as we've seen so far in this game, Seymour is not afraid to shoot from deep.
We're having trouble getting past that 8-point deficit. We've got to.
They're covering Ty well deep, I'll say that.
They're doing to Ty what we need to do with all three of their outside shooters, especially 42. Risky pass.
26-18. Just over 2 minutes out for halftime. I think when halftime comes, coach needs maybe possibly change it up here.
I think he's going to have something to say. I think he'll be specific with what he tells the kids in the locker room. I think he'll know what to do.
I mean, well, there's stuff that's working that he's doing on defense and offense, and there's stuff that's not working on defense and offense. I mean, it just matters. What's going to work and what's not. And I think Yoakum just needs to figure that out. He's partially figured it out, but the team overall has just not done a decent job of executing it.
Well, and having a few minutes off the court, with the whiteboard and demonstrate some stuff, to show the X's and O's, who needs to be where we're getting beat, and maybe if we need to help each other. If you're doing man, sometimes that's tough, and maybe there's some mismatches he needs to adjust. You would hope that, given the first game they played, they'd know what they need to do. But that doesn't mean that things haven't changed either. So.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a runaway up there. Kids up in the foyer or the mezzanine area up where the wrestling mats are. I'm sure there's some good wrestling matches going on back there right now.
Oh, yeah. There's a good match going on the court right now, too, Good pass there. Ty's going to shoot it. Oh, there we go.
Ty might have found that range he was looking for. He's had a little bit more success. We're within 5 again. We need to just stay solid right now. We got 1:18 on the clock, and we're down by 5. It'd be nice to go to the locker room tied up or on top of this.
Well,
You're taking the defense farther out.
so far that quick timeout that we just had has been working for a few seconds.
They're looking for that outside shot, and 3 takes it. Doesn't make it. Hafer comes down with the defensive rebound.
Using that height to his advantage.
48 seconds on the clock. Coach Yoakum's probably going to slow him down a little bit here. Tanner wanting the shot, but thinks better of it. Into Al underneath, and I thought we'd get an and one on the arm right there, but we didn't. But we got the 2 within 3 points. 30 seconds. Come on, boys.
Wouldn't surprise me if they just ran out the clock here, but you never
I don't
know.
think our defense is going to let that happen. I think we're going to attack, and it looks like that's what we're doing right now. And they're going to keep it outside. They're looking for that last 3-point shot. They want it. You know it's coming.
They want to go to halftime feeling good. Don't know if it's going to happen, though.
Definitely a foul. Probably on Micah Asbill. Could be on Ty Cooper.
Well, a bit of an awkward thing there. I mean, he tried to split the defense and go right through, but he sort of got pancaked, it looks like.
He did, and they're going to give it to Micah. And it was a foul, but it was a good time to foul. Ooh.
Oh!
Great effort and no good. 23-26 at halftime. So the Wolves will go to the locker room at halftime with a 3-point deficit to a team that they've been down as far as 22, but have come back to within a couple of points. So right now, Coach Yoakum is probably thinking at halftime, we are not out of this game at all. No. And have a really good shot at coming back. So let's
well, I mean, they just went to the locker room feeling good.
They did, and I think Coach Hookam's going to have that information. Like you said, he's going to have a good talk with them. But I think after we come back from our commercials, we've got a topic that we're not excited to talk about, but I think that it's definitely necessary given the mood of the country right now. Kobe Bryant, the loss of a great basketball player, superstar. Maybe spend a little time when we come back and talk about Kobe.
Looking for some amazing dinner options? Located on Highway 76, just east of Stonebridge Village, Ozark Mountain Pizza has mouth-watering pizza, pasta, breadsticks, wings, and more at an affordable price. The welcoming atmosphere, friendly customer service, and delicious food will crush your pizza cravings and leave you wanting to come back for more.
Here at Jim's Historic Barbershop, you always get an old school barbershop experience. Classic haircuts at an affordable price. Traditional straight razor shaves with hot towels and all the extras. All with the feeling of the original barbershop experience.
For the love you give, they just won't take. You can ask them, please.
Come visit Jim's Historic Barbershop in downtown Reed Spring.
And all of your love.
In today's busy world, it's nice to experience the comforts of old-school customer service wrapped in the convenience of the modern world. Tanco's Lumber and Home Center is your one-stop destination for all your home building and renovating needs. From top-of-the-line Milwaukee power tools to all your lumber and supplies, Tanco has it all. A generous assortment of light fixtures, painting supplies, Marvin windows and doors, even automotive and sporting goods. Tanco has what you are looking for. Come visit us in Branson West on Highway 13, just across from Hardee's, and see why we should be your first stop in home supplies.
Looking for some amazing dinner options? Located on Highway 76, just east of Stonebridge Village, Ozark Mountain Pizza has mouth-watering pizza, pasta, breadsticks, wings, and more at an affordable price. The welcoming atmosphere, friendly customer service, and delicious food will crush your pizza cravings and leave you wanting to come back for more.
Here at Jim's Historic Barbershop, you always get an old school barbershop experience. Classic haircuts at an affordable price. Traditional straight razor shaves with hot towels and all the extras. All with the feeling of the original barbershop experience.
For the love you give, they just won't take. You can ask them, please.
Come visit Jim's Historic Barbershop in downtown Reed Spring.
And all of your love.
today's busy world, it's nice to experience the comforts of old school customer service wrapped in the convenience of the modern world. Tanco's Lumber and Home Center is your one-stop destination for all your home building and renovating needs. From top-of-the-line Milwaukee power tools to all your lumber and supplies, Tanco has it all. A generous assortment of light fixtures, painting supplies, Marvin windows and doors, even automotive and sporting goods. Tanco has what you are looking for. Come visit us in Branson West on Highway 13, just across from Hardee's, and see why we should be your first stop in home supplies.
All right, we're back. Live footage of the Wolves versus Seymour. Still 26-23 after halftime. And Seymour dropping the 10 feet behind the three-point line three.
Jeez. Got a bunch of Steph Currys on their team. And
they're shooting from long range, Ty. Long range.
well, actually, speaking of NBA basketball players, I believe you wanted to mention something.
You know, we've had a tragedy recently. It's not a secret. Everybody knows. We lost one of the greats, Kobe Bryant, in a helicopter accident in Malibu, California. Happened yesterday. Not only Kobe, but his daughter and a handful of other people that were in the helicopter with them. I don't know what to say, Ty. It's a tragedy.
Well, I mean, he was a great basketball player. He was really inspirational. You know, a lot of people who I know really aspire to be him and look up to him. You know, he just brought a lot of love whenever you saw him. You know, he's a lot of the reasons why people watch Lakers basketball, because he just brought all that fire and you know, everything.
Yeah,
and I think that's why he's missed so much.
He was an intense guy, and it just is weird to speak of him in the past tense. You know, he was, what, 41?
He was
a young man.
He was only 41.
Beautiful daughter, basketball player, tragic story. A lot of social media stuff going on, and one thing that troubles me is you get a lot of people that want to tweet or post on Facebook about Kobe, rest in peace, RIP, you know, those kinds of tweets or posts, which is just people grieving, just people sharing their sadness, which is absolutely fine. But there's a lot of negativity that surrounds those. A lot of people question those and don't like it because they feel like that's dismissing other people that have died, especially the armed services. And I'm going to take issue with it because I don't think that that's what they're doing. Kobe Bryant's super famous, you know, worldwide. People know him. They've watched him. He's played games on TV in front of them for years, a 20-year career. Of course, people are going to know Kobe Bryant, and of course, they're going to be sad when he dies tragically. And of course, he's going to be more spoken of than anyone else on that helicopter, just because people don't even know who those other people are. And when a serviceman or woman dies, even in the line of duty, it's not as well known because we don't know those people. We don't see them talking to us on TV. We don't hear the interviews and see the interactions with the other players. We don't know their personalities. It's not that we don't respect them. We do. We respect them a huge amount, great deal of respect. We just don't know them as well. And so when people get mad when they don't get the same kind of attention that someone like a Kobe Bryant does, I don't think that that's fair. I think that people definitely respect our armed services and people who have passed in the line of duty or even not in the line of duty. Those people put their lives in harm's way all the time for us, and we all know that, we recognize that, and I don't know anyone that doesn't appreciate that. So, yes, he gets a lot of attention, but it's just a reason of fact. He's more well known.
Yeah, that's just a solid issue to address right there, and I think he did a good job of just covering that and getting that out of the way. So, I mean,
yeah, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
It's a bad deal, but no one needs to be negative about it in that way.
I mean, it's hard to lose such an inspiration like that. But,
Sure.
I mean, it happens, you know. Not everyone's immortal, sadly.
Well, and accidents happen all the time, and that's part of those people's points is, this happens all the time. Why aren't we grieving for those other people? Well, I'm sure the people that know them are. And if we knew them and knew the sacrifices they had made, I'm sure that we would be grieving right along with them just as much. But, sports, athletes, even actors and actresses, that are well known, that you've seen in interviews on talk shows and stuff like that. You feel like you know them. You've seen their characters and you know who they are and you know their opinions. They've said things that make you feel like you know their personalities, and so that makes it easier to mourn because you feel a connection. But soldiers don't go into battle with their names on their back, with cameras live, and they're not talking to us through the camera. We don't know them like we know these athletes, so it's just not fair. We care a great deal about our armed services, and we respect them a huge amount. So,
well, yeah, absolutely. But to the game here, the Wolves have gotten their first lead of the night. So there we go.
Maybe we should keep talking about Kobe. Kobe Bryant, ladies and gentlemen, inspiring our Wolves.
Yep. Here we go. And I saw Ty Cooper when he was practicing had himself a Kobe Bryant jersey on, so respect has to be given where respect is due.
That's right. We'll talk about something else. See if we can continue this trend with the game. We've had some technical difficulties tonight with the stream. Every time we do this, every time we go live, we try to bring a new element to the stream. We try and improve our product. We try and get a little closer to that ESPN quality. So there's a lot of risks involved and cleaner and more entertaining. And sometimes the risks pay off, and sometimes you get bit. Sometimes things just don't work the way you want them to.
Unfortunately for us, it tends to be the latter.
So we, occasionally we'll get hung out to dry here on the talent table.
Yeah, but hopefully, we can provide the best viewing pleasure for our viewers, and hopefully everyone who's watching does enjoy the stream.
That's right. We're learning as we go. We're not ESPN.
Yeah.
We're RS Wolves TV, and we're getting better every day and doing more. It's just like Coach Yoakum and the Wolves on the floor. Well, we have our stretches where we're killing it, and then we have stretches where we feel like we're getting killed. And you just keep fighting the fight and keep seeing how far up the hill you can get till you get to the top.
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty proud of what we've got going so far.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's been a good game so far. I'm really liking that we have the lead right now. We got a solid 3-point lead, which is good.
It looks like there's a pretty good crowd of kids that are showing the fans. We moved our cameras from the other side of the gym over to this side, and now you can see the permanent seating, which is nice, and you can see the color, and it's just a more attractive side of the gym. But the students, they still inhabit the wood bleachers, and that's where the noise.
There we go. There's the defense we like.
Well, Micah gets down the court pretty quick.
Oh, he's fast. I mean, what did you expect?
Well, let's see how Seymour does with a little deficit on their side.
Mm-hmm. Right, they've socked us in the gut. We got to punch back.
Yep,
we're still in this fight.
Yep, we got up and we said we're not done.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Yoakum's halftime speech obviously having an impact on our team.
Yep.
And chucking the three, and no luck. They're going cold from the threes, and looks like the Wolves might be stepping into the controls a little bit.
We're getting in their heads. We're doing what we need to be doing. We're doing what we needed to do. That
Chavez with the drive for two. 7-point deficit.
There we go.
Senior Al Chavez, intense player. I mean, he is going to give it, and he will match anyone for intensity. I don't care who you are. I don't care how far into the game it is, Al is going to be there at the end. Another off or defensive rebound for the Wolves. If I was that coach from Seymour, I think I'd be looking for a different shot. It looks like their three-pointers have kind of gone cold.
Mm-hmm.
Good defense on 32. Not going to get the call. He wanted the Seymour kid wanted the call. He thought that it was out on Lance, but I don't think it was, or on Ty. And Mike Asbill for three.
Oh.
Makes it a 10-point deficit with 45 seconds left in the quarter.
You know, Seymour's looking like us in this first half.
Yeah, all of a sudden Seymour's not sure what to do. And they're going to go for another three. Junior drains it. Good shot. Kind of a fadeaway three from the top of the key. And we might have a little bit of an ankle injury. He's kind of hobbling around, but he's going to fight it. I don't think he got tangled up with anybody. I think he might have just rolled it turning. But
yeah.
He looks like he's okay. He's still on it. His three-point at the top kind of looked a little weird. It was kind of a fadeaway, and it looked like he may have landed strange on that back foot.
Looks like Mike is going to get tripped up there.
And end of the quarter, 41-34. I'm liking it, Ty.
I could agree there. Heck yeah.
So what else is going on? We've talked about Colby. We've talked about the Spokane tournament.
Well, we got another home game tomorrow.
We do. We're here tomorrow night. So
make sure to tune in for that.
Yeah, we're going to try and up the ante tomorrow night and go at this stream thing again. See if we can pull off some magic.
Yeah, like you said, we're learning as we're going.
Yeah.
So just expect even higher quality tomorrow.
Or lower. It just depends on what happens.
whatever you're feeling.
The fun thing with technology is sometimes it works for you and then sometimes it doesn't. But
it's technology.
That's right. We're gonna fight through it and do what we have to do. I think Tom Hanks was famous in what was the movie about girls in baseball? A League of Their Own.
Yeah, I think.
There's no crying in baseball. Well, there's no crying in streaming. We just got to keep on trucking.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I'll be the first to admit we've had our fair share of mistakes here, but
I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my. Cut the chatter. All right, Seymour's trying to answer here. Kind of been stunned here in the start of the whole third quarter.
Second half.
Yeah, second half.
And they're still going for the threes, and
they're still knocking them down.
32 and 42 are dangerous. Those guys, we have got to stay on top of those guys. Even as far as 8 and 10 feet out, they're going to shoot the ball.
I know.
And start to make it from 8 or 10 feet out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. It's like a bunch of Steph Currys out here. It really is.
I mean, they get too much farther out, and they're basically shooting half-court shots.
That one's
Mike
not
is
gonna
going,
fall.
but Ty's going to bring it down and go up for two.
There's a rebound. There we go.
Good offensive
there we go.
rebound for Ty Cooper. In traffic. 42 driving in. Nice move. I haven't seen much of him all night in the paint.
No?
That's
He's
a whole
mostly
other developing threat right there.
Mostly been deep, yeah.
Yeah, they have not gone into the paint much.
Now here's the basketball game everyone's been waiting for.
Lance Hafer looking to go in, chucks one up, draws the foul, and he's going to get to shoot two. It looks like 34. No, I'm sorry, 24. 24, is that Alan Ferrier, senior Alan Ferrier. His second foul.
All right, see if Lance can drum up some more points here.
Lance is usually pretty good for the free throws. He's got a pretty decent percentage, I think, season long. So, 44-39, we got the 5-point lead, 6:38 on the clock. It's going to come down to just an old-fashioned, slugfest here at the end, I have a feeling.
It's a shootout, that's for sure.
Offensive rebound again for Ty Cooper.
Reeds is looking for an opening to shoot here.
I think they're looking for a three from Ty Cooper, but I don't know if he's going to get that opportunity. Ooh, there he goes.
Oh, well. It was a nice thought.
Well, they need to keep thinking that. That's not a bad thought to think.
Seymour keeps moving the ball around. I'm telling you, they got good ball movement.
Going for the three, and he's going to be outside the rim. We need to be more aggressive underneath on those big shots. We got plenty of time to get there. We need to be boxing out, just old-fashioned defensive basketball. Box out, boys.
Well, another three's going to fall in. Now they're 2 points behind us because of all the threes they've been making. Dear Lord. Their whole team is feeling like a big threat from that three range.
I bet 80% of their shots that have gone in have been three-point shots.
And Lance trying to answer with one of his own.
Micah Asbill.
There we go.
One of the shortest guys on the floor comes in with the offensive rebound and goes back up for two.
Well, that's what you like to see.
Yeah.
Really
Micah,
is.
he's not afraid to get in the middle of that and make some noise.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Like we got a LeBron James fan in the crowd.
Cheerleaders hyping up the crowd again. There we go.
We do have a stellar group of girls for cheerleaders. They are, they're loud and proud, and they do a good job.
Yep, lots of there.
Who are the varsity cheerleaders? Do you have a list? Can you tell me who the varsity cheerleaders are? They definitely need some recognition.
Let's see, varsity cheerleaders: Morgan Chelios, Rylan Fleetwood, Madison Fugin, Shiley Gasper, Megan Miller, Natalie Moore, Lizzie Murray, Rebecca Settles, Lizzie Stick,
Izzy Stice,
Kiera Sway, Brianna Reeling, Carmen Chacon, Sage Coleman, Joanna Valentin, and Hunter Watson.
and they are coached by Corinne Love and Rachel Pryor, who do a stellar job with these girls. And
Yeah, as you can see, I mean,
they hold them just as accountable as any other sports team. They are treated like athletes, like they are, and you can see the athleticism when they're doing their stunts. And
they do a very good job, that's for
you
sure.
bet they do. You know, I think a lot of times those girls get overlooked for their athleticism, but they are truly athletes.
Looks like, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like Evan Grossen made a good defensive play right there, number 30.
One thing Evan will bring to the game is intensity. Evan is fast, and he is a defensive machine. I think his offense will get better and better as he gets older, and it's not bad, but defensively, Evan plays stellar defense. He's quick.
Yeah, well now Tanner's gonna switch out for Ty there.
Looks like they put Evan on 32, so maybe trying to hope to get him shut down on those long threes.
Shut up on the car.
We got a game here, one point game.
1 point. Just hitting 4 minutes right now as I speak in the fourth quarter.
looks like the Wolves might be trying to find an outside shot for that 3. And going to get an offensive charge on that. It was a good move, but they were set defensively, so there's not much you can do about that.
All right, let's see what Seymour can do here. He's going to take a 3. It's not going to fall. Looks like it's going to be a foul, though. Foul on Evan Gross. Wolves still sitting at a 1-point lead. Seymour looking to change that here with some free throws. Oh, still a 1-point lead. They missed that one. There's still hope. There's still hope here for Reeds. Once again, there's still 3 minutes and 20 seconds even on the clock. And that's gonna make it tied up.
We knew this would be a game, and here it is. 3:20 left on the clock, tied ball game.
Looks like Seymour's gonna get another chance. He's gonna try and get a lead. Missed one free throw to see if they can miss another.
Well,
Oh,
apparently he
there we
can.
go. Thank you. So happy I could help. It's like they got their main starting 5 here, and they really want to make a final fourth period push here. No one's getting open to shoot. Except for Al Chavez.
Good cut to the lane.
There we go. Always count on Al Payne. He's definitely most reliable in there.
There is one thing for certain: when Al charges through the lane, something is going to happen.
Good or bad?
Good or bad, but something is going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
When he goes, he commits. Ooh. We're going to get it. We got the call.
Yep.
Offensive.
Probably charging or something.
Yep. That was close, but he came in pretty hard with the shoulder down, so.
There we go. Just a simple pass and no free throws.
I think it looks like the boys are trying to slow the game down a little bit, find the right shot. They're not afraid to take their time.
Well, Reeds has got the lead.
A little more pressure. Hafer's trying to get underneath. He needs to go now.
I was going to recover the tipped ball there. And looks like Al's going to pick up a foul there.
Get a foul on the floor,
There we go.
but I don't think it was a shooting foul.
No. It happened at the start of him trying to drive into the paint. See what it is here. Yeah, it's still going to be on Seymour.
I'm not sure what that was.
No, I'm really not either, to be honest with you.
Good defensive hands on Seymour's part.
Wouldn't surprise me if Seymour's going to try and drain a 3 here, pick up a lead.
They've shot mostly from threes all night, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
42 in. Draws the foul. Not a bad foul, though. We're not in bonus. And he wasn't shooting. He's going to try and go and not have any luck.
Good defense on 42.
Ooh,
13's not going to shoot it.
That's what I was going to get in for 2. All right.
Mike is going to try something.
This is the possession right here.
Yep. 48-48, we're tied up. It is just over a minute. They got a great defense on Reeds,
It looks
but
like we might have had a foul right there. Again, still not in bonus, either team. So it'd be an inbounds for Reed Spring.
I mean they were all over Reeds here. Their defense is playing aggressive, big time.
Well, and without being in bonus, it's the fouls aren't bad. It stops the clock. It's a good, smart play. Under a minute to go. Reed's going to make it a one possession or try.
Al's not going to shoot.
I don't think that. I would be surprised if the Wolves go for a three-point shot at the end of the game. I think they're going to go for the and one underneath. They need to get somebody into the basket, draw the foul, and get the points, like right here. So the next foul on Seymour will put us in bonus, which will give us a 1-1. So they've used up all their freebies. 33 seconds on the clock. Ty driving in, looking to get the, and no foul? Or is there? Yes, there is.
Yes.
There is a foul, and that's what Coach Yoakum was wanting. I don't know. 30 seconds is a lot of time on the clock. These two foul shots are important. Ty Cooper, probably one of the better offensive shooters on the team, even as a sophomore, has a high percentage of makes.
There we go. We've got the lead. That's what we like.
Well, we need one more. With 30 seconds, it's not going to be impossible for Seymour to come back down the court and score two. So we really need that shot, and an offensive rebound on the back. Lance Hafer, they didn't call it. Loose ball on the floor, going to be a
No, Al's got it. Wait.
Coach Yoakum's screaming timeout and didn't get it. Got to have possession to get the timeout. He's trying, but didn't get it. Maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not sure whose ball it is now.
It looked like he did, is the thing. I don't know for sure, but it looked like Al was all over that one.
That's tough on an official. I would not want to be an official on the floor for that call.
No. You call it on Seymour, the whole crowd's going to hate you. If you call it on Reeds, then Seymour's going to hate you.
Yeah, you want to do it right. And they're moving so fast, and those hands are flying so fast to get the ball, it's hard to see whether it's a foul or just they're trying to get the ball. It's tough.
Yeah, it is.
So, 49-48 Wolves. 25 seconds is too much. We definitely need the ball, and we definitely need to score two more. We need a 3-point lead.
Well, what we've got right now is we've got a lead, which I'm at least happy about. Now, like you said, 25 seconds, that's a lot of time. That may be all the time that Seymour needs to come back and just shoot something here. But we'll have to see.
Looks like it's going to be a Seymour ball. Now the Wolves, oh my goodness. Just a misunderstanding on the floor. Cut left, go right.
And the Seymour coach was not happy about that. You saw him grab it and slam that ball down.
He's upset, but I guarantee you he's not as upset as the kid that threw the ball. That's just unfortunate, but that's a game changer for us. And he's going to draw the foul, and he needed to stop the clock. Lance Hafer, another good shooter from the line. Not a bad kid for them to foul for us. Pretty good percentages from the free throw line.
That bad pass right there is just what Reeds needs to put this in a bag.
And that was not a pressured deal. That was just a miscommunication on the floor between two players. So his balance was going one way, and the pass got released thinking he's going the other. in and out, and loose ball. Seymour picks it up, 6 seconds. And the rebound comes down. Reed, looks like we got a foul with 0.6 seconds on the clock.
This is a close game right here.
Oh my.
If you're at home and you're watching this, don't blame you if you're getting nervous jitters, because I know I sure am.
It'll definitely cause your fingertips to bleed. Chewing on your fingers.
Yeah.
Ty Cooper to the line. Definitely who we want shooting our free throws right now.
Well, he needs to hit this. Absolutely.
And realistically, I'm not sure what Seymour can do with this. 0.6 seconds is just not enough time to get the ball down. If you had 2.5 or 3 seconds, maybe. But boy, 0.6 seconds is just about enough time to get the ball inbounds and turn around and throw it as hard as you can. And that's not a high percentage.
Oh, no.
And 32 or 42 looking for a call. He thinks somebody violated the lane, but I don't think so.
And
the coach, the Seymour coach, is going to have his way with the officials. He's still battling, wanting to get the call, but he's not going to get it.
that Seymour coach probably just lost his marbles.
Yeah, I understand his frustration, and I would probably want to fight that fight as well, but 0.6 seconds doesn't matter. It's just not going to happen. Well, the result is kind of what I expected. I really figured the boys would come back and have some intensity. I thought it would be earlier in the game. I thought the first half would be a lot more aggressive on our part, but the second half, definitely Coach Yoakum probably reminded them of what they had done to us in the tournament. Turned their volume knob up all the way and said, "Let's go, boys."
Yeah, I don't know what Coach Yoakum said at halftime, but whatever he said, it worked.
Yeah,
because we came back from a decent deficit, and we came back and won this thing on the thinnest of margins, right? And that just goes to show that we can be a good team if we really have to be.
Yep, we showed up when it counted. So we appreciate you guys coming and watching the stream tonight, and we will look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, and hope you have a good evening and enjoy this nice weather while we've got it.